Hey guys, welcome to Belinda's Book Nook, and here we are in the car again. I am at pickup, and I thought of this new series that I wanted to start. I just find these inspirations just off the top of my head. I was reading on my Kindle, and I thought, there might be something really interesting if I did something on the books that I have on my Kindle. As a reader, I love to have physical books. They're just fun. Let's just face it, the covers rock, the pages, just holding the book in your hand. That tactile thing still works for me. It doesn't work for my house because it's too many books, but it does work for me in other ways. But I was looking and reading a book on my Kindle, and I said, wow, maybe I should call it, secrets of my Kindle. Like, there's secrets. There's all these books that I've got and accumulated over the years that I have never read. No, and no. Some I probably want to just discard that I don't want to read anymore, because as you continue on reading, your taste changes. But the other thing is that I don't even know what's on there anymore. What happens is this: I see a sale for something, and I'm like, ooh, $2, $1.99. I'm going to get it, and I'll read it that way, because then I justify it by saying, okay, it's one less one on my bookshelf, or I say, whatever. But the point being is that I have a ton. So I thought we could kind of slowly pull back the cover and take a peek at what madness has occurred on my Kindle, and maybe we can rectify it. What do they say is acknowledging a problem is half the battle. So perhaps I will end up not doing this anymore, and I will be good, or I will continue to do this, collecting books. So what I thought we could do is maybe a couple books at a time I'll go through. And I don't even know what they are about, so we can read to see, and they'll see if I remember why I wanted to read them or not. Let me know if you think this is interesting. I mean, I do, because sometimes you find hidden gems there, and I'm like, I own that. I bought the hardcover. I didn't know. Or it's just, I just forgot about it. So let me know if there's something that you think that would be, if you think this is an interesting topic or not. So let me start us off, okay? So this first one I actually got because I thought it would go in really well with my new family history series. And I also thought it would be a good one to go for Nonfiction November. And I'm just going to tell you the name of it. It's called The Yellow House. It's by Sarah M. Broom. And I almost got a chance to meet her at the Boston Book Festival. But like I said, there was just so many things to choose from. You had to pick and choose, and they didn't schedule it so that you could really, sometimes things were going simultaneously or they would overlap. And I'm not one to walk into a room late, and I hate to leave early. So I didn't get to see her. But this is her memoir. And let me see if I can get the cover. And then we're going to click in here. Oh, wait a minute. See, these are the things, these are the logistics, right, that I don't work out when I say I'm going to, do this. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to show everybody this. Okay, so here's the book cover. Let's see if I can make it bigger. And that's what it looks like. Ooh, I don't know if you can see it because we're in a car. And, oh, wait. Yeah, so that's the cover. It's hard to see with the glare. Well, I won't be always doing these in the car, so. So this book, I believe, is about her life growing up in New Orleans and her look back at it. But wait a minute. Let's see if I can get the description. Oh, dear. Dear me. Dear me. And I forgot how, I heard of this because I knew she was coming. I didn't know about this author, so I was like, okay, well, maybe, this would be worth checking it out, right? Because, because I don't know who she is, but let's see what she's written. Okay, so here we go. Here is the description of this book. Right? Is that it right there? Yep, here it is. Okay. No, that's not. Okay, here we go. This is the New York Times says bestseller. It says a brilliant, haunting, and unforgettable memoir from a stunning new talent about the inexorable pull of of home and family, set in a shotgun house in New Orleans East. In 1961, Sarah M. Broom's mother, Ivory May, bought a shotgun house in the then promising neighborhood of New Orleans East and built her world inside of it. It was the height of the space race, and the neighborhood was home to a major NASA plant. The post-war optimism seemed assured. Widowed, Ivory May remarried Sarah's father, Simon Broom. Their combined family would eventually number 12 children. But after Simon died 6 months after Sarah's birth, the yellow house would become Ivory May's 13th and most unruly child. And it goes on. It sounded really interesting. When they're talking about NASA and the space race, it made me, think of Hidden Figures and, just that time period that I just didn't know about prior to that book. So I'm kind of curious. Another thing I think that was mentioned was that, New Orleans, everybody has their own idea of it, but, we think of the Mardi Gras and all these things, and we also think of Hurricane Katrina, but I believe this was an area that was hard hit, and it's just not really talked about. It's not like a place that's getting a lot of love and a good tension. So I thought this would be a fantastic book. So this is one I recently downloaded, like as in the last few weeks. So this is a valid book I will be reading, and my goal is to read it here for Nonfiction November. So that is one book, okay? This next book I'm going to show you, just come on, the cover is just beautiful for starters. Sometimes you have to just let it go and appreciate the covers of these books. So the cover in this one, if I can get to it fast enough, is like this. And let's see if you can see it. Can you see it? And it's Daughters of Neri, and it's really beautiful when you see it in person, by Rennie K. Amayo. And this one, I believe, is a fantasy. And the description for this one, oh Lord. A gruesome war results in the old gods' departure from Earth. The only remnants of their existence lie in two girls. Twins separated at birth, goddesses who grew up believing that they are human. Daughters of Neri explore their epic journey of self-discovery as they embark on a path back to one another. Strong-willed Nala grows up seeking adventure in her quiet and small village, while the more reserved Sinai resides in the cold and political palace of Nri. Though miles apart, both girls share an indestructible bond. They share the same blood, the same face, and possess the same unspoken magic thought to have vanished with the lost gods. The twin girls were separated at birth, a price paid to ensure their survival from Eze Ochichiri, a man who ruled the kingdom of Nri. Both girls are tested in ways that awaken a mystical, forbidden power deep within themselves. Eventually, their paths both lead back to the mighty Eze. But can they defeat the man who brought the gods themselves to their knees? I think it sounds good. I mean, if you're not into this kind of book, no. But I think it sounds really interesting, and I would like to definitely get to it and read it. But, it was very low price. So this is the thing. I'm going to read one more, and then what I'll have you do is, if you've read it, let me know if you thought they were good or not good. Just so I know that I'm not the only one. And if not, I'm just giving you some other books to think about. This next one has the most beautiful cover too. I'm a sucker for covers, even on the Kindle. So this one here is called The Gold Digger. Gold Diggers. Can't really get it right there, like that. There it is. Booyah. Okay. And it says this book is a page-turning tale of struggle and triumph. Okay, that was what it says on the cover. But isn't that a fantastic cover? The cover alone just had to be bought. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you see it and you're like, wow, I gotta have that. Okay, so this one. All right. It's 2008, in the height of Zimbabwe's economic demise. A group of passengers is huddled in a Toyota Quantum, about to embark on a treacherous expedition to the City of Gold. They have paid a high price for the dangerous passage to what they believe is a better life, an escape from the vicious vagaries of their present life in Bulawayo. In their minds, the streets of Johannesburg are paved with gold, but they will have to dig deep to get close to any gold, dirtying themselves in the process. Told with brave and honesty and bold descriptions, the stories of the individual immigrants are simultaneously heartbreaking and heartwarming. So I'm not even sure. That description it's good, but it's kind of vague. I'm just intrigued to see what that one's about. Okay, so those are my 3 secrets from my Kindle that I'm sharing today, and I will share more with you. I don't want to sit and read a whole bunch of books to you every time, in one sitting. So the next time I'll show you some more, and you can even tell me if you think I should ditch it, but it's not that I would, but I think that the ones that I just read to you, I would definitely read them. So those are my first 3. Let me know if the series makes sense. I'm sleep deprived this last week, and I don't even know. So maybe this idea isn't great, and it might not go anywhere. But for now, it is another new series. I'm getting into making series, okay? So I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I am looking forward to a nice weekend. I'm hoping tomorrow I can relax a little bit and maybe get some reading in. And then Sunday, football with the family. So I will talk to you guys later. I hope you're having a blessed day. Bye.